go. Open in the Jag. Open in the Jag. The Fender Jaguar. That's not a song. That's just me being overexcited because I've got another guitar. Oh, right. Let's have a look then. I know what this is going to look like. You probably don't if you're watching this. Oh. Yes. I think all I can say at this moment is yes. Yeah. Right. Oh, it's not in tune. Sorry, it's going to have to go back. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be sending this Jaguar back since it's not in tune. I'm joking, of course. Wow. Now, first impressions. This is a Japanese Fender Jaguar. The finish is piano black. I think it's gorgeous. Looks like it's polyester, as most Japanese and Mexican guitars are. It's got a few dings here and there. I'm not too fussed with that. You know, this guitar has obviously had a life. This is a model from 2009. Yeah, I can see that it's got a bit of, you know, bit of rust wear, a bit of play wear. The most striking thing about this one, I think, is the 3 toggle switch. Well, that's a pretty big factor as to why I chose this Jaguar. That. Wow. Very nice. Right, okay, so it's got a stop tail. No, not a stop tail. It's got a kind of a, what do you call these? A roller bar to improve the brake angle. Now, when I go through the setup of this, I may or may not remove this, and I may put my my Mexican vibrato arm in here instead. Any other things to take note of? It's got a Fender Mustang bridge, which is ideal. I'd rather not have the vintage style bridge with the threads which go like that, kind of in and out and in and out, because then the string will easily move across those. And you don't want that. It's a bit of buzzing, which I may need to sort out. Yeah, this is a fairly old guitar. This is 2009, so this is how old? This is 12 years old. There's something rolling around inside, so I may have to take the wiring off. Nice neck, small enough for my hand because I've got teeny tiny hands, and this is a smaller scale guitar as well. Right, what are we going to call this series now? I don't know. Jaguar Journey? The Black Jag? This is like in a boardroom now when they're coming up for names for a series. I've got an idea. What about Jaguar Journey? No, not good enough. The Black Jag? No, it's got some legs. Johnny Jin's Jaguar? No. We'll decide what to call this series in a bit, but there we go. That's first impressions of the guitar. And from what I can tell, this probably does need some work. The great thing about this is the frets are good, okay? This came from a guitar shop, and they have said that they have leveled and polished the frets. And what it looks like, they've done a pretty good job. So that's probably the most important thing when you're buying a second-hand guitar. That's one thing I didn't really take into account when I bought the Jazzmaster. I may go into this in another video, but I've managed to correct the Jazzmaster's frets somewhat. But what I will say with this Jaguar, the frets are nice. The body is lovely. That finish is, that piano black is gorgeous. Just pure jet black. The fingerboard is looks like it's a rosewood, probably an Indian rosewood. It's got loads. It's got tiny little kind of speckles of the other grain. That's lovely. Now it's first tonal impressions. Ooh, let's turn vibrato off. I just called it vibrato. Here we go. Here comes the ongoing confusion with tremolo and vibrato. That's tremolo. This is vibrato. Leo, what were you thinking? What were you thinking back in the 50s, man? Of course I had the rhythm circuit engaged. That's one of the fatal mistakes that a lot of offset players or people playing offsets for the first time will think, oh, what's happened to my tone? It's because the rhythm circuit is on. The rhythm circuit needs to be off. I'm trying to work out whether this was a design flaw of the Jaguars and the Jazzmasters, or it's an added bonus. I think it's just getting used to it. I think it's fine. I'm happy with the rhythm circuit. Okay, let's start with, oh, yes, another switch. Okay, let's start. Scratchy pot, okay. Scratchy pots, I should say. So that's something that can be amended. It seems to have gone off a little bit actually, after I just gave it a bit of a twist. Interesting. You must have heard it was scratching earlier, now it's okay. That's interesting. I appear to have done the repair job just by twisting it. Bridge pickup sounds good. Whew, it's twangy and crackly. I think it's got a more pronounced mid-range than the other Jazzmaster. I should probably stop there because I'm just going to keep playing it forever. So that's the bridge, middle, and neck. The neck sounded really good. That's pretty good. Middle. Not as powerful, but it's definitely got that kind of mid, in-betweeny kind of honk. And the bridge. Yeah, it's nice and bright. Lovely. Rhythm circuit. Bit of jazz time. So this is a guitar that will definitely need setting up and will definitely need to have some adjustments done and potentially some modifications as well, because I think this Japanese Jaguar won't be, you know, fully equipped with the whole, well, bells and whistles that other Jaguars will have. The American ones will be probably better spec'd up in that respect. So here starts the beginning of or just the JJ, so I just call it the JJ. Then it's my name, and it's the Jaguar Journey. Or Johnny Jin's Jaguar Journey. Too many J's.